30 Miles Out gear is in. Check it out at 30milesout.com.
Hi, I'm Malena Samira.
And I'm Luis Cosme, and we are in beautiful Puerto Rico. And you are watching 30 Miles Out.
You're watching 30 Miles Out, Kayak Fishing TV. With your host, Ty Sutherland. 30 Miles Out is brought to you by UB Captain, South Padre Island's premier kayak rental. And by the Backwater Paddle Company, maker of the new Assault. And by the Fish Grip, get your best grip. And by Yakatag, because we fish. And by Hook One. Use code word 30 Miles Out and get 10% off at kayakfishinggear.com.
What's up, What Nation's Ty here. I got Richard and Alonzo with me, fixing to head to the rigs to see what we can do right here on 30 Miles Out. Well, what we had here was a borderline doable day. The seas weren't real bad, but they also weren't real great. But we thought we'd give it a shot anyway and head out and see what we could hook up with. Headed back offshore. Got a little 1-foot chop today, no big deal. The first line of business is to bust through these little breakers, get past the third sandbar, and get where it's much calmer. This little 1 to 2 foot chop is probably the top end of what I like to do. I like it like glass. We're almost past the third sandbar now. That'll be a nice slow roll. This way works what it is. I'm Ty. I got 2 buddies of mine with me. We're going out for Kings today. Not far just off the beach. Oh, you're watching 30 Miles Out. No sooner than we reached the rig, Richard started hanging stuff on bottom. He hung something, he was fishing by the rig and he caught a reef fish. What'd you get?
Lane snapper, yeah.
Yeah.
Lane snapper.
Sweet. Let's take a look. Lane snapper. Yeah. What I'm talking about?
Man, I thought we was gonna get up on some kings, but got up on them sharks, baby. Bluefish. It's a good day.
So Alonzo was fishing some dead bait that I caught around the house. I think it was skipjack. All of a sudden his rod doubled over, his ugly stick. You got mine? Got a shark. See? Run. Don't let him get in that rig, whatever you do, whatever it is. Whoa, what is that? Let your drag out. This was Alonzo's first time BTB. He was thrilled to death to hang just about anything. Don't let him know. What is that? As far as bottom fishing goes, we pretty much work our way up the food chain. I like to bring a little bit of cut bait I catch around the house in the cast net or on a hook and line, and then that gets us started. Then we catch some prime stuff, like this bluefish, and then we got fresh cut bait. No, you can't eat that. Oh, shit. Whoa. You know what that is, though? Nope. Awesome bait.
All right.
You
Spanish?
No.
The big what?
Bluefish.
Bluefish make awesome cut bait, and that's exactly what I intend to do with this guy.
Well, what do we have here? Well, lane snapper, check him out. He got the yellow stripes. It's a pretty fish. Bam, what? Cool looking, get bigger, good eating, sushi.
I'd really like to thank all the fans, all the What Nation that keeps watching, keeps sending me awesome emails and comments from all around the world. From Russia, Australia, the Middle East, Canada, Alaska. Man, I appreciate it. Fish on. This crew boat just joined us at the rig. It's from Morgan City, Louisiana.
These crew boats bring people and gear out to the oil rigs. They don't mind us fishing around the rig as long as we give them space.
So we get the bluefish up, it's like, can we eat it? I'm like, man, if you're starving to death, it's pretty much just mush. But what they are is good bait. So we chopped them up into a bunch of little cubes, and we put him on bottom, and this is what happened. Bigger fish, guys. Oh yeah, I got something big. I don't know what it is, guys. See if I can't get him away from the rig. He's kind of going toward the rig. I don't know. It's big. It's big. He's going toward the rig. I can't turn his head. Ah, he cut me off. Damn. He went into the rig. I couldn't do nothing about it. He's too big. I'll tell you what we're doing. That bluefish that you just saw us catch, we cut it up into chunks. And everybody got a big quarter of that fish, and we cut it all cut up into bite-sized chunks. Slow drifting on bottom with that bluefish. Everything loves that bluefish. The reef fish are hitting it, the pelagics are hitting it, so I'm just doing a slow drift with the bluefish on bottom. See what happens. Like this. Holy mackerel. Got a big fish on, fellas. Oh, interrupted. So, all the What Nation. And I'll keep the videos coming if y'all keep watching. What? Woo! Got something big. Oh, got a shark. Got a shark. Big one. Blacktip. Big old blacktip, fellas.
Something's not right here. That blacktip shouldn't be coming up this quick.
Why is he so tired?
Knew something was wrong with this picture. This blacktip came right up to the surface. It was like he didn't even know he was hooked yet. I knew he was green. I knew he was going to take off.
This is a weird situation. It hasn't really ran hard. Yeah, let's lip grip him so we can control him. Yeah, man, blacktip. Blacktip. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yep, it's going to be a long day.
Blacktip. Now, blacktip shark is one of the best sport fishes they got. They're fast. Love them. That's actually right in the corner of the mouth. We're supposed to do. Right in the corner of the mouth. Nice blacktip.
Thinking we're just going to fish grip this rascal and it's over. Oh, no way.
Yeah, we flip that when I come near you.
There you go. Yeah, right, man.
We were bound and determined to fish grip this blacktip shark. It wasn't working out too good.
That's that way. There you go. He's green. He just tail slapped the fool out of us, guys. He's green. I don't know why he came up so quick to begin with. He like gave up right away and now he wants to fight. Now he wants to fight. Well, I didn't want to bring him in green anyway. That's it, baby. What? There you go.
He just body checked me. He ain't ready to come in either. This guy didn't want nothing to do with the fish grip. tired of fighting this guy, and Richard had never fought a shark. So I gave him my rod and I said, "Here, you fight him." This blacktip was taking forever.
This episode of 30 Miles Out is brought to you by UB Captain, the Backwater Paddle Company, Hook One, Yak Attack, and by the Fish Grip. Hey, it's another Tips with Ty. What's in Ty's crate?
What's in my milk crate? All right, man, let's start with the outside. First of all, I don't use a milk crate anymore. I have upgraded to the Yak Attack Black Pack, and I do love my Black Pack, and this is why. Because when the sun hits it, it doesn't penetrate and get into my gear. When the splash and the spray gets in it, when we're going offshore or something, it doesn't get into my gear. I get very little moisture in there. Maybe a tad, but not much. I'm going to start with the outside first. First of all, kayaking is all about adventure to me, so I like to carry 3 small, medium, large type rigs. I use the Atlantis series, 7 to 7.5 foot, spinning 20-pound test, baitcaster 20-pound test, and then a stouter APX graphite all-pro rod with like 30-pound braid on it. And this is when we get into the jacks and bull reds. I've got a little bit more power. I get all those from Hook One. I love them. Opening it up, going inside. Lots of plastic boxes. Teresa and I love throwing top waters, so that's one of Teresa's little boxes. This is assorted hooks. Some of my impact lures from Ernie in Florida. A lot of suspension baits in this one. What's in Ty's Black Pack, man? This is it, man. Y'all seen it. Okay, check it out. Lots of top water. Y'all know I'm a top water freak if you watch the show. Love skitter walks. I love that single knocker skitter walk. Carry them in lots of colors, and I love these tiny, what are these called? Oh, I forget. Anyway, lots of good top water plugs. Oh, this is my expendable top water. These bombers from Walmart, $2.99. When I start getting into the jacks and the stuff I know will shred them to death, I put stouter hooks, and look at the teeth marks on that, man. I can afford to lose these. Whereas if I lose the skitter walks at $7, $8 a pop, I get upset. Alright, here we go. One last box. Soft plastics. This is a cap with my contour mount so I can get a view of me, what I'm seeing. Of course, you know I'm not going anywhere without my fish grip and my Yak Attack Zuka tube. This allows me to dead stick rods. I can put them in my gear track, any position I want. They're great for trolling offshore as well. I use my Texas Law Stick from Island Tackle. I love them. It's just an all-purpose bait knife. Pliers with a float. Can't beat that. And of course, the good old backup. Bam. Go. You know, that's just, if I don't have a couple of things to gulp in my Black Pack, I'm out of place. Anyway, that's what's in my milk crate. Now upgraded to Black Pack. Let's keep on watching. We got some more hot action right here on 30 Miles Out.
People ask me, hey, I want to get a Jackson Cuda. Is it any good offshore?
Yeah, man, I like it a lot. Got this big old cooler, whole bunch of ice, and
Got a big cooler back there.
big old cooler.
Yeah, he's done really well. That seat's comfy. He's got it in the low position, not the high position.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't put it in the high, out in the river.
Big boat, 14 feet. There you go. Jackson Cuda, 14. ETB offshore with a blacktip shark on the line.
Stubborn. He hates my fish grip. We were finally able to get him under control though. And we were able to get a tail rope on him and get some picks. Eventually. The only reason we were able to handle the shark like this was because he was really tired. You gotta be careful, they can't bite their own tail. Richard sure was proud to hold this shark. He earned it, man. He fought him for a long time.
Blacktip shark. You watch 30 Miles Out. The blacktip shark, 30 miles out.
And after all that, he still had energy.
That's pretty tired.
Alonzo managed to catch that bluefish, cut it up into chunks. Everything wanted a piece of it, including that blacktip. Woo! What a day. Well, we're headed back in. Trolling a big rattle trap. What I like to do is to pump it. Let it go, let it tighten up. Pump it. Pump it. What it's doing is going. A lot of times after that pump, wham! Headed back to the beach. Awesome blacktip shark and snapper. Good day offshore. I'm talking with food in my mouth because I'm in international waters and my mom can't prosecute me. But getting close to the beach, I start tethering everything down, cleaning everything up, making sure there's nothing protruding, sticking out. Rods are all tethered down. Anything loose in the boat's got a rope through it tied down. That way, if anything happens in the surf, sometimes I'm in shin deep water and a little wave will hit you sideways and flip it. Everything stays on the boat and not just scattered down the beach. So, re-entry, here we go. 2 to 3 foot swell, not too bad today. But I always like to get prepared for it. Because you never know, it gets kind of fun and sketchy all at the same time. I left my paddle at home. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to re-enter the surf. Usually I use the paddle and the rudder. I guess I'm going to use the Mirage Drive. I got my backwater paddle. I might try to use it. I got 2 of them.
Today, I sure am glad I brought my backwater paddles. I'm still finding all kind of uses for them. Today they went to emergency mode because I forgot my big paddle.
Here we go.
When you can hear the roar of the surf, you know you're getting close. I learned a new way to approach the surf, but we'll hit that in another episode.
I jumped out a little too early.
I got the bright idea to walk my kayak in and jump out, but I jumped out a little too early. I was about chest deep.
Jumped out a little too early, folks.
Hey guys, when you go PTB, don't forget your paddle. And also, don't jump out of the yak too soon and try to walk it in. I've tried this several times, it never works out quite right.
Hey guys, don't ever forget your paddle. The sea's built up. Got sketchy. I'm using my backwater paddle and my rudder to get in. Jumped out too early. Just remember your paddles. Just remember.
Well, one advantage of living in Texas, when you get done with BTB, there's plenty of great Mexican food on every corner. Well, Richard, Alonzo, and I had a great day doing some BTB out of Corpus Christi. You gotta watch the weather, you gotta watch the surf, and when the seas lay down, it's time to go. It was another great day on the water with some good friends. Hey, thanks a lot for watching 30 Miles Out. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out my how-to kayak fishing talk show, Yak in Texas, right here on YouTube. Till next time, what?
This episode 30 Miles Out was brought to you by Yak Attack, the Backwater Paddle Company, You Be Captain in South Padre, and the Fish Grip.
Now mountain float.
I say there, boy, them sharks are snappy.